32. Brought down immediately by Lance the Red. Ball at the Colorado 47. Ganz fakes the throw left, rolls right, throws it out in flat, pass caught by Helu. He gets upfield 40, 35, down to the 30, inside the 30, brought down at the 29-yard line by Brad Jones. But that's a ball just outside the 2, 3rd and goal. Ganz back to throw. Holds, looks, throws it out in the flat. Swift makes a catch, touchdown Nebraska. Nate Swift reaches up and pulls it in, and the Huskers are on the board. To strengthen Nebraska's economy. Cody Hawkins in the gun on 2nd and 10. Hands it off to Scott, trying to get to the outside. Scott to the 25, breaks one tackle, but then there's Ricky Tenarce to knock him down. No gain. Hawkins, Huskers showing blitz. The safeties are up. Back to throw as Hawkins steps up. Ricky Tenarce grabs him and throws him down. Ricky Tenarce's 2nd sack of the season back at the 18. Great peel in the backfield with Joe Ganz is in the gun. Back to throw is Ganz. Colorado sends a blitz. Joe throws it down the field. Has Mike McNeil, the tight end. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Nebraska. Mike McNeil from Joe Ganz from 53 yards out. And this game is 1 point away from being tied. They got the shotgun. Trips to the far side. Snap back. Cody's in a quarterback draw. Right there to nail him is Zach Potter, and Ty Steincoat, the 2 seniors, had a little sandwich. Right, not bad coverage by Anthony West, who got a hand in there late to pop the ball out. Back to throw is Hawkins. Sets throw, ball batted up in the air. Intercepted. Tyler Workman pulls it down to the 35-yard line. Zach Potter had his hand in the air to deflect it, and there was Workman for his. Ganz in the gun. 4 wideouts in the pattern. Castillo in the backfield with Joe. Back to throw is Ganz. Steps up, eludes the rush. Looking downfield, holding, throwing. Pass is caught on the far side for a 1st down. Joe in the gun. Huskers need to get it inside the 12. Back to throw is Ganz. Steps up, holding, throwing, over the middle. Pass is caught. Nate Swift for a 1st down at the 10-yard line. Back 100 times. 2nd and 14 now for CU at their own at the 27 of Nebraska. Stepping up is Hansen. Spinning, gets hit, goes down at the 30-yard line. He'll lose 3 yards. So Tyler Hansen. Joe has completed 8 straight passes. Back to throw this time. Sets up, eludes the rush, now has open territory to the 40, 35, down to the 32-yard line where he's thrown to the turf by Sean Moeller. But it's a pickup, a short kick. Coming up to grab it's one of the linemen, and he bobbles. It's loose. It's loose at the 40-yard line, and the Huskers dive for it. And I think Nebraska's got that football. Huskers have it at the 37-yard line of Colorado.
Exactly the move. You didn't want Josh Smith to handle the football. They didn't. They just kicked up that pooch.
A lot of points here in the 1st half. Ganz in the shotgun, steps, holds, throws, pass, caught. Todd Peterson down to the 40-yard line of Colorado. Brad Jones makes the tackle. 5 on the play clock. Turns, fakes the handoff, back to throw. Looking downfield, throws downfield. Pass is caught by Mentley Colt at the 40-yard line. Falls forward to the 41. In front of the Twins to the near side. Helu in the backfield with Joe. Snap back. There's a flag on the play. Helu break free to midfield. Helu down the far sideline, 45, leaps over a Colorado Buffalo, knocked out of bounds on the 34-yard line. And in the gun, free play almost here on 2nd and less than 1. Turn, and off to Roy Helu, breaks free, 20, 15, 10, down to the 9-yard line. And a big collision at the end of the play. Both the Buffalo trips to the far side. Quentin Castillo in the backfield with Joe. He gets the snap, quarterback draw. Ganz to the 20, 15, 10. Ganz on the 6-yard line, fumbles the ball through the end zone. They're going to say. Snap back to Hawkins. Quarterback draw. He's trying to get forward, but Ndamukong Suh won't let him. Pulls him back at the 20-yard line. He'll lose a yard. Wortman and Suh sniffed out that quarterback draw. And with Hawkins, now he splits out to the near side. 4 wideouts in the pattern to the near side. Hawkins another quarterback draw. He only gets a couple of yards as Steinkuter brings him down to the 20. Again, Hawkins in the gun. Both of his backs in the backfield with him. They hand it off to Sumler, and the go-in is tough again. He gets maybe a yard to the 36. Shoved down right there. He's getting off the bottom of the pile. 4 minutes left in the game. 31-30 Colorado. Hand off to Helu off the right side. He has a 1st down at the far sideline. 40, 45, and skips out of bounds up near midfield. What an explosion. Down 1 inside the last 4 minutes of the game. Hand off again to Helu. Sprints up the middle. 45-40, 35-30. Down inside the 25-yard line and right at the 25. Jimmy Smith after a 25-yard. Ball right on the end. The snap is down. The kick is up. The kick is on its way, and the kick is good! He banks it in there! Right on line, too. 2nd and 10. Hawkins in the gun gets the snap. Sets, throws, batted down, intercepted. Ndamukong Suh. Suh to the 20, 15. Hawkins traps him, knocks him. Touchdown, Suh! Hawkins gets a snap. Rolls the pocket, drilled again by Shakri Barfield. There's a senior having a big day in his last few snaps with a away from their 8th victory of the season. Hawkins with a snap, the game's final play. Launches the pass downfield. It is intercepted. Larry Asante. Final play of the game, and the Huskers have won.